You can't go to court looking like Sideshow Bob, bro. You gotta at least button up a little bit, bro.
No, I ain't button. This is what I look like. This is what my money look like. Welcome to Rod Uncensored podcast. I'm your host, Rod Uncensored, the BB Dub lover, the Fupa protector. I don't fuck with anybody doing the Ozempic because that's fake. We got a special guest, not a real special guest. Ms Londa, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
So what's been going on with you?
Just working, trying to grow the network. I'm working on a new show. That's pretty much what's going on. I got a new partnership now.
So let the people know what partnership. What partnership is kind of.
Okay, so I just partnered with his name is Leishan. He's actually the EP on my show, Plus Size Baddies, that we're working on. But we just saw like we can communicate and work together. So and running a network ain't easy, doing by yourself. And I needed a partnership with somebody that I know that I can trust, that's genuine. You know what I'm saying? Really want to put the work in and get it, out the mud together. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on with a partnership? So what made you think his qualities were good enough to partner? Because we talked about with podcasting, it's a tricky thing. It's a fickle thing. Somebody's here today, they're out there tomorrow. What was the process? Find this person. How did you meet them and all that to set up a partnership? Because this is a hard thing to do with podcasting.
Yeah.
And entertainment in general.
So how I met him is he came on as a team with a company called Wolfstar. Mm-hmm. And they're their own entity, their own production team. Mm-hmm. And then me and him, working on the, kind of like started talking off on the side and decided we was going to work together. He decided he wanted to help me with Plus Size Baddies. And as we've been working on it, I noticed like out of all of the people that I work with, he's a team player pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like you get some people who come in and they kind of want to take over. You know what I'm saying? Or when you try to, like he respected my position. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Even like if there was something that he didn't agree with, he would just kind of like holler at me about it. And even if he doesn't agree with my decision, he's not going to go against it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of partnership that I need, like team player.
But it's also good to bounce ideas off other people and then bringing ideas to make your network better. So.
He does. He brings his ideas. We toss ideas back and forth. No decision is not going to be made. Like I'm not now, since we're in a partnership, I can't just be like, oh, so-and-so's on the team. This is their role. It has to be discussed between the both of us. You know what I'm saying? But what I meant by like going against, like if it was stuff with like cast members or other people on the team, you know what I'm saying? It was different.
That's what's up. So what's going on with the newest show? What made you want to come up with the idea? Plus Size Baddies, or you and your partner? What was the idea for this show, this podcast? Or I know how it seems. It seems like this is going to become a reality TV show.
It is reality TV. Is this only on YouTube? Because I wanted to share it.
Oh yeah, it's only on YouTube. My Facebook, I don't know what's going on with my Facebook shit.
Okay.
You can actually tap in with yours, can you not? I think it's the option on top of the button to share a stream.
No, it didn't give me that option. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah, I was about to say it should be on there on StreamYard.
I'll title it later. Okay.
Yeah, man. So the idea of this show.
So I came up with the concept because I wanted to give plus size women a platform where they have a chance to shine, and it doesn't have to say that being a baddie it has a certain shape or look. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even necessarily have to be about fighting either. So that's how I came up with the whole overall idea, is giving plus size women a platform where they can show that they have talent too.
I liked it, even though I think I only saw like one episode, that the ladies had a personality. That's half the battle. They have a personality, and to bring something to the screen, podcasting or shows, you gotta have personality. You know what I
So
mean?
okay, so it's not a podcast. This is gonna be a reality show.
Okay, a reality show. My fault.
Yeah. Now, when you saw us on the podcast, that's because I'm trying to market them, put their faces out there. So that's why we was going live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a show. Are they gonna be living together? Like,
So they're going to
gonna
be
get
in an
your level?
Airbnb for 7 days. We're going to be doing so. The way I'm creating the show, I'm doing it different from the regular baddies that everybody sees. We're doing challenges and eliminations. So basically, the ladies are going to be broken off into teams sometimes, and we're going to give them challenges where they have to work together and strategize.
okay, so it's more like, what's that shit? The challenge meet plus size women,
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that one. Kind of like challenges like Big Brother, Squid Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the 7 days, are they? Is it going to be a prize at the end, or okay?
Yeah.
So are they going to have for these 7 days? Are they going to have outside
So
communication with the world, or is this going to be?
it's gonna be all of that. We just want to give the viewers like some content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure when people see plus size baddies, they automatically think, oh, this is gonna be BBW women fighting. And I'm not gonna say that it's not, because I mean, let's talk about, if we having 15 women possibly in a house for 7 days, it's gonna be drama. It's already drama, and we haven't even started filming. We don't start filming until April. So, but the thing is how we're gonna resolve it. Instead of letting them fight like a street brawl, like, just dogs on the street, we'll fill up a pool with Jello and tell them to put the boxing gloves on and get in the pool. You know
Are
what
they
I'm saying?
so they're all gonna have to sign waivers though?
They have. Well, the ones so far we have forecasted, and they have. But yes, everybody's signing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. So cause how I'm thinking about it is, it's not gonna get as ratchet as No Slander of Bad Girl Club. It's not gonna get that ratchet.
No, the overall goal is because like the people that we want to work with people who have things going on. If you are an influencer, if you're an artist, if you have a business, we want them to use this platform as a stepping stone to grow, to get other opportunities. So we don't want to have them come on there and put them in a bad light. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't want no little Keishas.
No who?
No little Keishas.
No.
Okay. So you said it's gonna come out in April.
No, we're gonna start filming in April, and then we'll probably drop that fall.
Okay. So you already got the people going to do the recording. Are you going to do the directing, or somebody else going to do the directing?
I'm gonna be a part of the directing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope though. Are you gonna put this on? Are you gonna put this on your network?
Yeah, and it's gonna stream on Roku, Amazon, the Apple Store, and the Google Play stores, and my website.
Okay. So what made what is the requirements to get signed to get picked for the show? What are the requirements?
So originally, how I was doing it was they would submit their application with a headshot and a video, but I wasn't getting what I needed from the videos. The videos that they were sending in was almost like they was coming to a job interview. So it was kind of giving boring, not, I wanted to see some personality, like turn up a little bit. But a lot of the ladies that we had before, they were really timid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think when we say turn up, they was a little scared because they think that's going to lead into drama. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now we're not doing it that way. What we're doing now is we're going to do virtual auditions, and that's for September the 19th. So they're going to come on and basically audition virtually. That way we can get that person out. Because what we did was we put them all in a group to see how they can engage with each other, and we saw more. You know what I mean? When they was in the group chat talking, and they was turned, and we got more. So if we figured we'll just do virtual auditions.
So how many ladies out of the one episode? I mean, the one on Sip and Talk on that one time is going to be on the show.
I believe all of those ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 4. So yeah.
Okay. And those ones I've seen, they seem they got like a great bag of personality. Mm-hmm. You know, one was kind of looking like she was ready to go to be on Fashion Nova Curve or something like that. Was really kind of said a little bit, but not said too much. Mm-hmm. The one with the bonnet, I don't know her name. She was turned. The other lady, the older lady, she was turned. So it's going to be a different thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's good for us to tap into the market of reality TV. You know what I mean? I think the GOAT herself, I don't care what people say, Mona Scott, I think she is the grandmother of reality TV urbanly. You know what I mean? Yeah. With this urban people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not like a competition like Make It a Band, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This overall reality TV. I think she was the, you know what I mean, the grandmother of it. So to see people doing it independently, I think that's really smart to do. And you never know. A big network might want to just like, hey, I want to put it on, you know, let's do a 50-50 deal where I can get it on the older episodes on my streaming service.
Right.
You know, so you never know what can happen. So I think it's a good move by you, Ms Londa.
Thank you. And so with the network and the partnership, so it's like Queens Talk TV, but then you see under Queens Talk TV Crowning Entertainment, because that was my slogan, Crowning Entertainment. But now that I'm partnering with a guy, then it's like coming in, he's taking that part of it. And then we're going to still merge them together, though, and make them as one and be partners on. Yeah.
So what other things you have in your mind you want to do with your network?
So first of all, we're a distributor. So anybody who has any show, movie, ideas or whatever, we can distribute for them. If we have people come into the network, they have show ideas, but they need help producing it, or they just need a production team, we do that also. That's where we're going with the whole network. Like, it's not just about us.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But this like I took a step back from podcasting. I don't really podcast like that. I slowly put my shit up, right? But why? To get to the lane of doing it, man, it's so many letdowns. So it's good that you're finally getting a good solid team, because about the grind of podcasting. It's hard to find
It is,
dependable
but
people.
you gotta, because it's like now you gotta vet people out. You know what I'm saying? Like you get people that'll come on and say, "Hey, yeah, I want to be down. I want to be a part of the team," but people be having hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? And then people be coming on like, "Oh, I got this connection. I got this connection," but then they hold out on you if they can't have full control. It's a lot that goes with it. It's not no different in media. It really isn't. We deal with a lot, and that's why I'm glad we have the partnership, because we both know, we understand how it's working, and we know how to communicate and what not to look out for. You know what I'm saying?
And that's major, because this shit right here is time consuming. I don't care what nobody said.
It
If you
is.
doing,
It
it's a
is.
lot of time consuming things to do. You know what I mean? To turn this fucking computer on, turn a mic on, um, find people. I produce some shows. I got shows right now I did with people. I got 2 episodes with. You know what I mean? At the end of the show, it happens.
Yeah.
Life happens. So right now, I got probably like 2 episodes of my shit sit on the bricks, sit on the ice, because I'm at the point where I'm just putting out shit weekly. I might have an episode frozen for a little bit. I thaw it out, put it out. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give my time of putting 4 shows out a week no more. Unless I'm getting somebody that really is gonna come up, show up, and do it, because I don't got time. I got kids. I got family.
I got on my podcast, I got behind on my podcast because the network is, like I said, is very consuming. It's very time consuming, and it's like I keep having ups and then I have downs. You know what I'm saying? I was in an office space, and then I had to move back. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes with it.
So are you gonna do a recap after the show is done? I think that would be dope. You gonna do a recap
Of the show?
Yeah.
You mean like drop a trailer?
No, like, you know how they do, like, after reality TV shows, after the show's over, they do like a reunion. Are you going to do?
Oh yeah, I'm doing a reunion. Yes, we are doing a reunion.
Okay.
Yep, I already have the host for the reunion and everything. Yeah.
And because that's the main thing, you gotta have a good host. Like I forgot, I don't know what I was watching. Used to watch. I think it might have been Love and Hip Hop. I think it was like one season had like Lala or somebody on there as a host.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she's a great actress, right? But she's a great host and a great interviewer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's like half the battle of somebody. You got to have somebody who's going to have like a sturdy, you know what I mean, attitude. You're going to be able to control the room, but also know how to interview really great.
Yeah. Yeah. So the person that's going to host the reunion, she's going to watch the whole season. And actually, she's not just watching the season, she's also watching the stuff behind the scenes. Like as far as the ladies, like we have groups for the ladies. Like we have a group for the ladies that's been casted, and then there's going to be a group for the pre-casted. She'll be in both of those groups. So even the drama or whatever she sees and hears behind the scenes, she will have all of that, and she will ask those questions on the reunion.
Oh, that's good. That's something that's gonna be sturdy. That's something that's gonna be a good time.
You never know. Maybe one season we might have to fly you out and have you host the reunion.
Oh shit! Don't start it. So what's other projects you got in the thing? Any other projects?
Now, it's just the working on the show. We got a pajama jam coming up October the 19th because we're raising money, to help pay for some of the stuff for the show. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it right now. That's like it. When I say it's time consuming, even to the point of dealing with the ladies and the drama, and you know what I'm saying, and it's a lot.
So you getting me excited. You're making me excited about this, because a good reality TV show after a long day, you don't know what you're gonna get out of it. You get your little popcorn, get your little drink,
Mhm.
Some women like Moscato, some women like Arbor Mist. I ain't gonna judge you. You know, you put your little slippers on, you get on the couch, and you just turn it on.
Mhm.
So, how many, like, your ideal goal? What is your ideal goal, your expectation for season 1? Is it the expectation for it?
Yes, because this is our first season, our first reality show. I have been really hard as far as like with the people that I work with behind the scenes. Like, if we don't put on a good show, we can chop it up for another season. That's just how I feel. I feel like if we put on the first season and it's not nothing, we might as well not look for another season. So that's why we set it for April, because we want to make sure we got all of our ducks and everything in the row. You know what I'm saying? We want to give the viewers something different, but we also want to give them something interesting.
So, are you going to chop up like a trailer?
Yep, when we're done filming and everything, we are going to drop trailers and all of that. Yes.
So, what trailer? What are your ideas about after this? If let's say the season is great, are they going to push you more to do more reality TV shows if it's a success?
I have a book with shows that I want, that I've already in my mind created, want to produce.
So what with that, is it a possibility of if somebody still wants to this, let's say somebody want to come over to you and say, Ms Londa, I don't want to do that, but I want to do a talk show. Would you be interested in that?
Yes.
Or
So,
like not a TV show, but let's say somebody come to you and say, I want to do after every show, I want to do a after what you call reaction show.
mm-hmm.
Would you do that if somebody want to say, I want to do a reaction show to season 2 where I watch every episode and I
Are
want to
you
call
asking
you
like a podcaster if they were tuning in to the seasons and they wanted to? Yes, we would love that actually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how are you going to market this show?
So this is why we've been trying to work with the ladies. Like when you saw that live, and then there was a live prior before that, but we are getting in motion of trying to go live weekly, even if they're just in their kitchen cooking. Because what we want is we want the viewers to get to know them for them or who they are before they hit the screen. So when they hit the screen, they already kind of got somewhat of an idea of who they are. So that we're marketing that way. I'm doing, different interviews and things like that. We've been passing out flyers. I don't know if you know, but Natalie was just here last weekend at a club here. I went down there and was passing out my flyers about the show, about the network. You know what I'm saying? Just getting out here promoting. I got one of the ladies that's on my team who will be going to Philly at the end of this month. And she's going to be going to the clubs in Philly, passing out flyers. So, like, basically, a lot of the ladies that's interested in the show isn't even from here. Originally, the show was only going to be for Minnesota because it was our first season. But we got ladies that's interested. These ladies are from all different, from Arizona, from California, from Texas, Mississippi. They're from California. They're not even from Minnesota.
So this what I would suggest. Ms Londa, if you allow me to, whenever we go, when it's closer, I would like to have a couple ladies on with yourself and we just rap to promote it.
You mean a couple of the ladies that's casted?
Casted, yeah.
We can definitely set that up.
Set this up and we just talk, some about the show and what made them do that. Also something to bring out the personality, within line, so we can get it to that level. Yeah. Because I think that's just big. I think that's what we need as a people. Like I don't understand why like this podcasting is at the level where we gotta just beef. I think we should all support each other because at the end of the day, if I have you on, it might be a possibility somebody look at this. You know what I mean? Or possibility somebody might look at what we do together. You know what I mean? I don't understand why it's a barter system. You know what I mean?
Right.
And people don't use it like that. That's how it always used to be back in the day. Grandma used to tell you, go to Ms Londa's house, ask her for some sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that would be good if we can do that. You know what I mean?
We appreciate it too, definitely. Because I have been talking to my EP about that. Like, we need somebody who does YouTube or something like that to follow. You know, to follow the show. Even if you see stuff on social media on the pages, talk about it, good or bad. Talk about it.
Yeah, I think that's would be good to have when they get closer to do like a show. Hey, these the plus size baddies. Yes, you know, let's talk about what made you get on the show. Like, what was your experience like? You know what I mean?
Right.
You was in a relationship before this situation. How was the time away from your man? And you know what I mean? Just had that one-on-one conversation. I think that could be crazy.
Yeah.
Put their faces on the flyers. Me and you face on the flyers, and bam, bada bing, bada bing.
Right.
But so with this like the time of doing this, you said, man, you wanted to keep it with Minnesota and just didn't work out like that.
Nope.
So there's no chick from Minnesota that tried to apply for the show or nothing.
Well, we did have well, actually, the older lady that you were speaking of, she is from Minnesota.
Okay, that's good.
And we did have one other person from Minnesota, but it didn't work out.
What, it was just the energy off, or was
it was well, first of all, she wasn't interested when I first started promoting it, but once she saw other people, then she became interested. But then it was just a whole overall attitude of if I make a decision, like basically a production decision, that's my decision. I don't owe you an explanation. So it was kind of like that type of stuff going on, that type of energy.
Also, she wanted creative control.
No, she didn't want to have creative control, but questioning any decision that I make. You know what I mean? If I bring somebody in and say this is their role, then that's their role. I don't owe you an explanation. You're a cast member.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's just kind of crazy.
And then it's like I don't think a lot of the ladies read their contracts, because that is one of our biggest things in there. Because before we even put the show out, my production team was already like, make sure like we're not dealing with anybody that's going to be on insubordination. So it's in the contract. You know, like with anybody who's in a lead position, anybody who's an EP or producer, we're not dealing with that, or you trying to tell us or telling us what you're not going to do, because you could go like easily by, you know, that's in the contract too, that it can be exhausted at any time. So.
And that's gotta read the contract.
Yeah.
You got a lease. It's a contract. Everything's a contract.
Yep.
So your team, you and your team came up with all the challenges, of course.
So most of the challenges that's written into the script now, I did mainly. And then my partner, he's got some that he's going to be adding. But yeah, most of the ones that are in there now, I did come up with. I wrote the whole lineup of the show.
So what got you into writing scripts? Like, how did you come with ideas to write scripts out? Did you learn that firsthand, or somebody taught you how to do that?
I learned it on my own. This is anything that I'm doing now, I have not went to school for. I've learned everything that I'm doing along the way. Like, I just jumped in and I had to learn on my own.
You didn't get no books or nothing about writing?
No. I mean, I just have an idea. And I'm like, okay, this is how I would want the show to go. This is what I want on the show. This is, and I just put it down and I put it into motion.
Okay. That's you sometimes life is the best teacher, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Like even with podcasting, I didn't know. All I know is I wanted to do a podcast. I went on Amazon, saw the whole little set for like $200 and some. I ordered it once I had the money. I just jumped in. Like I literally just learned how to get my lighting together. And I learned that from YouTube. A lot of stuff I learned from YouTube. There's so many YouTube videos like you could watch and learn, and it'll tell you how to do this or how to market, how to do this. That's YouTube University teaches me a lot.
YouTube University. So you don't. So what? Some other things you like to. So you don't want no more podcasts on your network, or what's going on?
I do, but I just need them to understand they have to be professional because we're putting this on TV. So the problem that I was having back then is like you don't just record and just like, you know what I mean? Put some effort into it. Give them something to want to watch. You know what I mean? Like how your background is, you know what I'm saying? You got your background together. I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting it. You know what I'm saying? So
like, yeah, man. That's why I took a break, man. I took a break. I'm doing my comedy thing right now.
We have a comedy channel.
And that been helping that shit been helping my subscribers out. I don't know why. Yes, that's been helping me out with subscribers. Also I do my little sports podcast once a week. But that shit been helping. The numbers been crazy with the shorts. I feel like shorts
are good.
Those are better than making a whole 3-hour video.
Yeah. Because we have like 100 channels in our network. So far, I've categorized 43 because I tried to make a category to fit everyone's needs. Like I have a podcast channel, I have a comedy channel, I have a horror channel, I have a channel for teens, college students, baby loons. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have a music channel, so I try to fit everybody's needs. There's even a channel for the LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? So
what happened to that TV series you had? Is that still going strong?
Are you talking about Women's Retreat?
No, you had a TV show about, I forgot the name of it. You was promoting last year. Is that still going? I forgot the name.
That was Women's Retreat. I canceled that because that was something positive. Okay, so that show was going to be about women who've been through abuse, trauma, and, various hardships. They would come on the show. They would share their stories. The viewers, that's not what they wanted, right? So I said, okay, I got to come out with something that's going to bring that attention. So I put that on the back burner, and then I come out with Plus Size Baddies. With the word baddies in it, it is going to automatically draw that attention, but they don't know, like they're not getting the baddies that they're used to seeing. If that makes sense.
So it is a couple on there. Let me say, I'm gonna be professional. But I understand that, right? But I like the whole idea. Like I said in the beginning, I like the whole idea of that. But I feel like you said, you got your team, and the goal is to make this the biggest first season you ever had.
Yeah.
So we gonna really witness is gonna be cliffhangers of, oh damn, Amanda might get fucking put out of here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Amanda might get.
I mean, even if, just say for instance, if it happened to be an incident with one of the cast members getting into it with security, you are going to see how that is handled. You know what I'm saying? Because even with my security, I have a contract for my security. I have certain requirements for my security, like when they're handling the women, because we're not trying to face no lawsuits, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure I protect my staff, my cast, the network. So I'm when I drop my contracts, I'm very thorough and very direct on what I want and what I don't want.
Women retreat. Women retreat is crazy. Damn, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the series now. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like reality TV took it like a hit lately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same like it used to be to me. Like,
no, it's more about drama, women over sexualizing themselves. And that's what I'm trying to show differently. And I feel like this is the time now, because I don't know if a lot of people pay attention, but even though they still watch a lot of these shows, but they do give a lot of backlash as well. So I feel like coming out now with this show and kind of showing something a little different is going to be a good thing for us.
and I don't feel like you really got to put your hands on it. You look at like TV shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta. Them bras ain't scrapping, but the verbal mouthpiece, like, damn.
Yeah.
Did she really say that about her?
And some of the ladies have already showed that they have those verbal mouthpieces.
And that's enough right there. Like, damn, did she just call Tina, said she can't cook shit? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that line of like scrapping is putting us behind. It's okay if it does happen, because I understand it's about network, you know, it's about numbers and be like, damn, she got her ass worked a little bit. Yeah. But far as where people let it go to of no return, the security not jumping in, I don't think that's.
Now, one thing I will say about the ladies, because when I told them what the show was going to be about and that it was going to be about uplifting and empowerment, you know, we can't really stop the drama. That's just not realistic. But I noticed that they want to uphold you on that part of it, but I feel like they pick and choose on how they want to present themselves. You don't want to present yourself with drama and fighting, but you do want to over sexualize yourself. Some of the ladies, that's what I've noticed. You know what I mean?
But in a way, though, Ms Londa, I gotta say that's gonna bring the eyes to the screen.
To your eyes.
You know what I mean? To the nigga eyes. You know what I mean? That's gonna bring.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying though, like when they say stuff like,
be out. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is when they say stuff like, "Oh, I got my kids looking up to me," well, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're saying you don't want the drama, you don't want to fight because you got your kids looking up to you, but they're looking up to you half naked too.
It's long. That's gonna get the numbers. I'm telling you, that Kickstarter gonna be crazy when you put that GoFundMe for season 2. Motherfuckers might be able to get an OnlyFans page after that, boy. So with the funding of it, are you putting like a Kickstart or something where people can donate, or?
I did that with Mama's Retreat and it didn't do nothing. I'm throwing events. We're working on sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're gonna do at least 3 to 4 events.
Are you gonna put like a marketing like package for the
sponsors?
Yeah, for the sponsors to see what the whole everything's about.
Yep.
Okay, I'm telling you, you know what I mean. Bonding service of Minnesota might you just put me at the end with the credits. You know what I mean? So it's definitely ways to skin the cat. So it's, you know what I mean. It seemed like it's a great idea, Ms Londa. Before we get out of here, let the people know all your social medias and If they do want to figure a way to send a couple dollars or whatever, where can they see that? Your website or whatever it is? You know?
I can set it up on the website. I hadn't done it just because I just hadn't done it.
Okay.
I like to try to work for what I need, but I can do that. So I will definitely set something up on the website. If they in Minnesota though, they can go online and purchase tickets for the pajama jam in October.
Okay, so where can they get the tickets at? Let them people know where the tickets are.
So they can purchase tickets online at www.queenstalktv.org. You go to the events page and it'll say click here. You click there to take you straight into PayPal. You purchase your ticket. You'll receive an email with a paid ticket. And that's how we do it. Or if you're in Minnesota and you don't want to just purchase online, you can come to me or my EP and we'll have tickets on hand.
Okay. So make sure y'all go grab this, man. It sounds like it's gonna be a great thing, man. You know what I mean? It sounds like we're gonna have challenges like no other. It's gonna be maybe some good verbal battles and maybe, you know what I mean, maybe, you know, a little mix or something might come out, man. You never know what's gonna happen on this season, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you check Ms Londa out with her series, Queens Talk TV on. You said
it's gonna, the name of the show is Plus Size Baddies, and it's gonna be on Queens Talk TV.
Plus Size Baddies. Check them out, man. And Queens
you can
Talk
check us
TV.
out on. We have a page on Instagram under Plus Size Baddies. We have a Plus Size Baddies Facebook page. And of course, we got the Queens Talk TV pages as well. So if you want to keep up with anything that's going on, follow those pages.
Okay. So if you said it's going to be on what app?
So it's going to be on your Roku store, your Amazon Fire, any Amazon Fire device. It's going to be on Google, Apple, and the website.
Man, this man said, is that going to be cold chili? I don't know if they're going to put cold chili in their G-strings or nothing like that, man. You get a little bit wild, but I don't know if they're going to wild out like that. It's a reality TV show. It's not a porno. You know what I mean? They ain't doing pornos. You know what I mean? So check all that out, man. Make sure you go check that out. You know what I mean? This has been Rod Uncensored, man. You can check me out when you can check me out. Because, you know, I don't do podcasts on the regular. Personally, I got a show on the 29th of August. I got a comedy show, a competition, you know what I mean? So I got that coming up. And if y'all...
The 29th?
Yeah, on the 29th
of
August. It's going to be in Maryland. So if anybody want to check that out, I'm going to be in Maryland. You can check me out on Rod Uncensored 410 for more information on my Instagram. Also, man, anybody's interested in doing a couple episodes with me, I'm trying to do a comedy TED Talk with any veteran comedians. That's my new thing. So if anybody want to do that, let me know. Any interesting artists, you know what I mean? I mean, from painters, from anything, you know what I mean? People with, you know what I mean, know anything about life insurance or people in politics. I'm interested to have you on because this, you know what I mean, this whole thing of let's get the black queen in office. You got to let me know what this lady is about before she can get my vote. I'm not cheap dick no more. You're just not going to get me with a pork chop and a napkin. That's not what you're going to get me with now. You got to work for my vote. You know what I mean? You got to work for my vote. But that's it, man. Ms Londa, any final words before we get out of here?
No, just stay tuned, you guys. Follow the pages, like I said, and support.
All right, this has been another episode of Rod Uncensored, the Fupa Protector. If her belly don't wiggle, I don't want to jiggle. Psoriasis is cute and spots. You know what I mean? Sometimes if she's diabetic, it's okay. You give her a little bit of sugar dick. And I'm out of here.